Not recognizing that was the end. I said the end. I repeat, the end, Rita, of childbearing.
All right.
That the woman we saved the childbearing. When Mary gave birth to Yahshua,
That's good.
that was the end of it.
All right, thank you.
That was the end of all flesh. That was the end of the 63 generation.
All right.
That was it. You got the spinal column coming down. You understand? 63 vertebrae coming down. Out there. You understand? That's the end of all your flesh. You understand? It's that the end is not born in the flesh now, born in the spirit.
Yes.
You understand? And through the preaching of the gospel, we have begotten you again. So now you're now born in the flesh, you are the begotten son.
Yeah.
Because you've been begotten again. You follow me? Through the preaching of the gospel. And look, Mom, Dad, no hands.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
You see? Besides this, the words I speak, they're spirit, they're life. He that believes on me, as the scripture said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Isn't that right? You ain't seen nobody stand up here and rivers of living water flow out of their mouth. You see?
That's right.
You want to be around something like throwing up. I'm tired of fooling. And it's because I love you. You fool around, I'm saying like Bill Cosby said, you fool around long enough. Now you fool with this gospel long enough. Now it's time to get your butt beat. It's time for your spanking. It's time for your chastisement. If you don't want to do it, then you're bastard and not son. That's all I'm going to say. And you understand? Praise be that somebody loves you enough to chastise you.
That's right.
I didn't come here to get you told about it or throw off on it.
Right.
We've all made mistakes.
That's true.
All of them. No flesh can glory in his sight.
That's right.
That's right.
Even wearing that physical, the past sacrificial body. You see, he wouldn't allow it to be glory to take place. You know? He said, my Father, I my own self can do nothing. My Father in me, he doeth the work.
That's right.
Right.
You see? He take no glory to himself.
Right.
And yet, as we had it read, he thought it not robbery to be equal
That's right.
with Yahweh. Why? Because that's who he was.
Yeah.
You see? And neither should you consider it robbery to be equal.
That's right.
Because that's who you are.
Yeah.
You see?
Yes, sir.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
Now let's move on. So you see now, somebody talking about using the angels itself. That can't work. The pattern does not dictate it. It's not true. Now listen. I said this, I'm going to put this back again. Somebody said, Adam was spirit, soul, and body, but didn't have the Holy Spirit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Strange, isn't it? Somebody said, we don't go devils cast out of heaven and go confess when we get back.
Yes, sir.
Strange incense. You know some folks got killed for mixing up strange incense. And two sons got killed for mixing up some strange incense.
Yeah.
And thought Yahweh couldn't discern that they messed it up.
His fault.
You follow? This is what the dice show, man. You be messing with the dark, mixing up strange incense. Call yourself preaching the gospel? In fulfillment of that. Here's the altar of incense.
Yes, sir.
In the tabernacle. You understand?
Yes.
And he said, I'll pray to the Father for you. For the way we've been born. 3 wise men.
Go ahead.
Not 3 stupid ones. You then follow the star that righteous self. You understand? Let her have my bed so she can give birth to Jesus. No, Yahweh filled up the end on purpose.
Yes, sir.
So that he had to go out there and be born.
Good, Dad.
Amongst the beasts of the field. Because that's where he would come out back here.
Come on, Mark.
Fulfilling. John said, what are you lacking? What is it that he has not accomplished? What is it you want to know that's beyond your reach? It's not there. He's explained, he's expounded, he's taught you. You ever seen, I'll say this to those kids, and Adam heard the voice of Yahweh walking, or God, we call him what version you read, and he walking along in the garden. Now, anybody in here ever seen a boy walking alongside him? No. Raise your hand. Those I didn't raise mine. See, so you can't believe it.
All right.
Because you don't understand.
Right.
But now you walk up there, I'm going to my sister's house, Rachel, after class, and so-and-so and so. We're going to think, and you think, but I'm saying it out loud, but I'm thinking, there's the voice walking.
That's right.
That's the only way. You see? That's what Moses was allowed to see Adam's unexpressed thought and tender.
Go ahead, Dad.
You understand?
Wow.
From then Yahweh was fulfilling that.
Yes.
Why are you thinking that? He told them their unexpressed thoughts. You see? Fulfilling what Moses felt was, you understand?
Yes.
You follow me?
Yes, sir.
Let me do this for everybody again. What did that spell? Nothing. We're going to make a quick workout. They don't spell nothing, you do this.
Right.
That's a jot, that's a fifth. So nothing in the law, no top, so there's no wise path. So every dot, every T be crossed.
Right.
See? In there, it cannot pass from the law. So every dot, every I is dotted, every T is crossed.
Right.
You follow me? Other than that, it don't spell that. You follow me? So you have to see how he fulfills jot and tittle, or it won't spell nothing to you. It should spell out salvation.
All right.
You see? It should spell it out for you.
Yeah.
That you were saved and you didn't know it.
That's right.
It's just like you were being born and you didn't know it.
That's right.
You see? Then somebody had to turn around and tell you when you were born.
Yeah.
Tell you when your birthday was. Somebody, Joe said, where were you when you was born? I said, I was next to my mother. I wanted to be close to somebody. That's about the best you can do with it.
Yeah.
So let me get on. So I know where I was at. I was talking about this overshadowing, right? So the fruits here on the tree. See the trees, how they're painted in there? See, there's Adam sitting between the wings.
Yeah.
Right. The fruit. Now why? This is the reality of what I'm trying to tell you. It wasn't the fruit on the tree.
No.
That was the fruit. It was the fruits in that.
All right.
You see?
Right.
Now Eve took the olive. You understand?
Go ahead.
Which we never pay no attention to. The olive, from the olive came the oil to put in the seven-bass lampstand.
Right.
But we want to call her negative. You understand? And a harlot and no good.
Teach
But
that.
she ate what she was.
Yeah. Right.
You follow me? That's how she was imbued to know. Give it to the man that can have it.
Yeah.
And while we're there, it wasn't the olive that condemned her.
Right.
It was the thought.
Right.
Right.
cannot read. And I hate it. And I mean it right. I hate when they talk about Eve.
All right.
Adam did not accuse his bride. At no time. See, now you don't see whether he did back there or not.
Right.
You can't read that he did, you can't read that he didn't.
Right.
But you come down to the fulfillment.
There it is.
There's a woman.
Yeah.
After 6 days, on the 7th day, Eve came forth.
Right.
Here's a woman, Mary Magdalene, with 7 demonic spirits in her.
Yes. All right.
Right? And they could want to stone her to death
Yeah.
because of the law that was said in the law of Moses.
Right.
And brought her to the side.
Yep, it is.
Tommy?
Oh.
Little evil self.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
One empty glass. Said, Moses said,
Yeah.
we got her in the very act. Moses said, one like this ought to be stoned to death, right? What do you say about it? He's got to bend down and write in the sandstone.
Right.
Because he's the same one that broke the law back there and gave it to Moses.
Yeah.
Fulfilling John 2.
Right.
He has to stand back up. And Moses broke the first set, isn't that right? So he had to go back up. Joshua broke the second set. So he has to bend down and write the second time. And fulfill it. Fulfill it! From, and he said, he stood up and said, he that without sin, let him cast the first stone.
Teach that.
See, now here's some of the high priests was in on this. The high priest was doing the tabernacle at 9 o'clock in the morning. He ain't got the sacrifice ready. He ain't got nothing. He's out hunting for somebody that's a sinner. Ain't been home, nothing. He's been somebody's window trying to catch somebody. Well, you clear out the way. You see? And he knew, oh my goodness, it's after 6 o'clock, he's supposed to have sacrifices ready and prepared and stand at the altar of incense, and he's out here messing around with this man. Now watch the conclusion. She says up to his master. He looked at it and said, where art thou accused? Right?
Yeah.
She said, Master, I have none. You understand?
That's all right,
I
sir.
have none.
Yeah.
She said, neither do I.
That's right.
Come on with it. It's a fulfillment of Adam never condemned her.
That's right. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was sacrificed for her.
Yeah.
Greater love has no man to lay down his life to redeem his bride back unto himself.
That's right.
She come out from it, she got to go back.
All right.
So he washes her up. As Jason was talking about this morning, I got to wash your feet.
Yeah.
Because it symbolizes washing of regeneration by the word.
Right.
Isn't that right? We're washing of regeneration by the preaching of the gospel. Isn't that right? And we all make up the bride of Yahweh. And we should not want to put him to shame again.
That's
We don't
right.
crucify him to us anymore. In all the gifts that he's given us. You understand?
Yes.
The mystery. I mean, even life in the flesh is a decent, understand, way of living and understanding, sound mind. That's all a part of the blessing. And on top of that, give you spiritual understanding.
Yeah.
From
Yes.
what is it going to take to make you grateful?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes.
There are many that's born,
Yes.
you see, with handicap.
Yes.
And they don't want you pity them.
That's right.
Get away.
You see? But we got
Yeah.
robust, you know, Jacqueline, athletes and all that kind of stuff. Hey, honey, hand me this. Honey, do this. Honey, this is cripple. Say, sweetheart, would you hand me? Get it yourself.
Yes.
So who's cripple? So, those things are done to show you. So, blind man does not respect a person.
That's right.
He listens to the voice.
That's right.
He listens to the sound. The wisdom which you speak discerns you from that,
Yes.
not by the pigmentation of your eyes.
Right. Yes.
These are great things. You see, we look at them and pity them, not recognize what's going on.
Yes. Right.
See? I never had to make a distinction between black, blue, green, white power. Yes, sir?
Right.
Blind all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all I received is the word.
Yes.
You see, as Messiah said, the words I speak, their spirit, their life. You understand?
That's right.
You follow? Now, let me try to get back in a few minutes. So now watch. This is what I'm after in conclusion. This is what I want to say.
Okay.
I showed you how this the overshadowing here. Finish the thought. See the overshadowing of the rainbow there?
Yes, sir.
See, so all you see him overshadowed them with the Tower of Babel, made him take it down.
Right.
See him overshadowing Abraham.
Yeah.
See yet in it. See this form. You understand? And him manifested in the flesh was yet in this. So these were the two sons within Abraham.
All right.
What Yahweh declared, he would execute through those two. You understand? There was a woman that came to him, Messiah.
Yes.
Said, Master, when thou comest in thy kingdom, said, thou my two sons to sit on the throne with you.
Right.
He said, it's not mine to give.
Yes.
It's already given to Elohim and to Yahshua.
All right.
God said, the faithful and true witness. Yes, he
All right.
He just like he said, I'm Yahweh and change that. He can't change that. Like your two sons, what do they know?
See?
Right. Go ahead.
That would, it's not keeping stuff from them, but that's the unfair. How could you do it?
Yes.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not given to them. You see? It wasn't given to you and I to fulfill the law. You understand?
That's all right.
That's right.
All right.
You know how to do it. You see? All you do is you went out and got baptized when you was 2 months old, when you was a baby, or when you joined church. Anybody who got baptized when they were 30 years old?
No, sir. Wow.
In fact, you didn't even know Messiah was 30 years old when he was baptized.
That's
That's That's right.
So man, I believe in water baptism. Okay, get that. Did you hear a voice from heaven?
No.
Where did you go home after you was baptized? Where did you go after you was baptized? Home.
See?
Where did Messiah go? In the wilderness. See, so you didn't do it. Quit kidding yourself. You haven't fulfilled nothing. Now that is able to fulfill, that you're able to fulfill through the preaching of the gospel. You don't want to do that. That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us. Who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. You understand?
All right.
Now, so when this was set up with Moses, then I'll be through. When this was set up by Moses, they took the lamb. See? Now, on other days, you could offer up turtle doves.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Turtle doves.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Oxen. Whatever.
Yes.
But on the Day of Atonement, it's a lamb.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That'll get it. This is not the ox that was slain before the foundation.
That's right.
All right.
This wasn't the turtle dove. This wasn't the bull that was slain.
That's right.
This was the lamb.
Okay.
You see? So that's the eternal atonement. So when he's going to fulfill that, the eternal atonement. And John identified.
Yes.
Yes.
John the Baptist said, behold, the ox.
No.
Behold, the cow.
No.
He said, behold, the lamb
Yes.
of Yahweh. That's going to do what? Not just the lamb of Yahweh. What's he going to do?
Take away.
Take away the sin of the world.
Yes, sir.
I said, take them away.
That's right.
You see? Still doing what he did for Eve back. He's taking
All
away from
right.
her.
All right.
Being consumed. You see?
Yeah.
He's coming in that same land.
Yeah.
Coming down. You see, he comes to take away the sin of the world. That you and I might come to him, back to him without spot, without blemish.
Yeah.
Come as chastened person. You understand?
Yeah.
Holy and acceptable in his sight.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
I say this. When my brother R.P. passed, at the age 39, I heard my father pray for the first time.
Yes, sir.
But my prayer is to you here, not for my son that's laying there in the casket, but for you that are sitting here, that you never have to hear the words, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, I never knew you. But rather hear the words, come ye, blessed of my Father, and have the kingdom prepared for you before the foundation of the world.
Yes, Father.
There it is.
Yes, Father.
Yes.
Pictorially illustrated there. The reality of him.
Yes, sir.
You stop having art. See? When I say this, I would say it. When Messiah on the cross, what's your name? David? You want to put the nail in my... We got to get off. I'm going to kick you. What's your name? Jason? When I asked why, you don't want to put the screw on. Wait till I get off of this cross. None of my even at the Father. Forgive me. So they know that was some love.
Yes.
So he has accused his pride to this day. That's right. That's right. What is this day he is accused? See what I mean? So let's get back. In offering up the sacrifice. They had to take it apart in the joint. Right?
Yeah.
In the socket.
Right.
No, Scripture said no bone shall be broken.
Right.
See, so you had, now this was put together with joints and sockets.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because it typified your body being put together
Right.
with joints and sockets. No
Right.
nails in it.
Teach that.
You see?
Yes.
They were pretty good, too, though.
Yes.
You know, arthritis creeps in. It's all right. It's all right. We just learn how to move with it. That's right. This is the job, right? We take it on.
Yeah.
You don't get all upset. Take something and rub it, and you keep right on going. It still works. You know?
Yes, sir.
And if all that fails, embrace the truth. It still works. So now, they took it apart, see? Then they took it to the lake,
Yes.
washed it up,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Then brought it back to the altar,
Right.
put it back together,
Right.
put the joints and sockets back together.
Yes, sir.
Messiah fulfilled that this is my body.
That's right.
You're broken for you. You understand?
Right.
That's Adam. That's Noah.
Yeah.
But let me go back. That's Adam. That's Eve. That's
All right.
That's all of patriarchs.
Yeah.
It was made up his body, broken for us. You understand? Coming down to the age of dispensation. You follow me? You understand? Now he come in to bring them all back together, just like it was done in the figure back here. You see that the lamb was broken apart. You understand? You know, before it was offered up, see, all of them were back in him. See, before Abraham was, I am. All right. Moses said, then the prophet said. You see, he's speaking, so he's showing them, get them all back under himself by fulfilling everything he said that they said he would say and do. He had fulfilled, bringing them back under himself, so that when he's offered up, they're all put back in him.
All right.
Offered up whole. You understand? Just like the high priest, when he offered up this lamb here, he offered them up all together. You understand? So when he rose to death, we all were risen with him. You follow? Do you understand? That's right. That's what the type. That's what the shadow shows. And as Michael Myers said, this day, this morning, you see, the law and the prophet was the gold man.
Yes.
I said a map that's leading you up to the Messiah.
That's right.
Come, but he's coming. He that said he is not come is anti.
That's right.
Messiah, or dense. He that says he is come is of Yahweh. And I'm saying he is come, him is here. We've come back to where the sepulchre lays, the man is talking.
Oh.
Gave all it back to him.
Yes.
Restore the vision back.
Yes.
Give it back. Honor him. Not the man, the spirit within him. You see, I'm not talking about nothing like that in no cemetery. You know? But that spirit that dwells. You understand? Every jot and every tittle he fulfilled.
Yes.
You understand? He had promised Israel he would come back in the Mount of Olives. He went back.
Yes.
Stood in the Mount of Olives. You see?
Wow.
All those things. We have all these things at our hand, at our disposal, to keep us girded, up, courage and mind, and then be the strength, the knowledge and wisdom. In other words, be all in all to one another, that Yahweh may be all in all, through all. That's all. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm kidding. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed class
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
thus far.
Yes, sir.
We're going to keep on keeping them.
All right.
Like I said yesterday, I'm happy. I just been filled up ever since I've been here.
All right.
And I hope you understand my inspiration,
Oh, Father.
my desire to cause you to understand why we're here. And from this city, go forth, never doubting no more.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Now,
man.
I have a lot to say,
All right.
and I'm going to try to get it said before we leave here, and see to it that I have kept my promise that I made to you, that if you came, I would teach you.
Yes, Father.
Now, last night, as I always try to keep you abreast, I received a phone call from Dayton, a young man, I guess, named Anthony. And first he had some questions he wanted to ask me. And he'd been here, but I don't know him by face. And he said he was coming back, so I asked him to please introduce himself, and he did. But the cardinal point is that he said, what about the moderator? That's the first time I heard that. Yeah, and I told him, no, the way it's moderated here is the original way.
All right.
As it was set up. Now that's what I'm here to restore the thing as it was originally done.
Yes.
And all this other stuff they've added, Yahweh is not a cloud, symbolize, I know where all that comes from.
Right.
But it was not original. So I'm saying, they have begun to ask questions.
All right.
Right? And we want to be here to answer it.
That's right.
Now, I can't make you believe. You see? All I can do is tell you. And then he also said, which hurt, that I was teaching me.
Oh, Father.
Now, anybody that knows me knows I'm not teaching you.
That's right. Never have.
That's right. And he found out that what they told him was not true.
All right.
And see, the people that do that don't know me.
That's right.
They don't know themselves.
That's right.
You see, and I'm making it plain. All I'm telling you is what thus said the founder, whom I believe to be, have caught up and was Yahweh made manifest.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Yeah.
And I tried to tell you yesterday that when you look at flesh and blood, he didn't measure up in a whole lot of things. None of the prophets, none of the apostles looked good in the sight of other men.
Teach them. All right.
You follow? They were living under Yahweh and not under men.
That's right.
You follow?
That's right.
And this is what we want to do. We want to understand what does Yahweh mean when he said it. What did the apostles mean when they expounded what Yahweh showed them? You follow? And without that, and people always run around in the schools that they had a vision. You had a nightmare.
All right.
You understand? You cannot have a vision and a revelation and be divided against yourself.
That's right.
That's not so. There's no way, other way for me to say it. You know? I came here one year, and because it had been taught in California that ice was the concrete state of water. That's not true.
Teach them.
It's just not true. You saw?
Yes, sir.
Now, when you use the pattern that Yahweh gave you to understand anything it is you want to understand, hydrogen, oxygen. You saw? Let me do it. Because this is stuff floating around like a lot of other stuff floating around. And people have it sitting up in their hearts and minds. You follow? Now you can take, let me show you about some hard water. Anybody ever went swimming and did a belly bust?
Yes, sir.
It wasn't frozen,
No, sir.
but it sure hurt.
It's right.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't have to be frozen ice for you to fall on it and be concrete. When you hit the water the wrong way,
That's right.
you see, it was harder than brick.
That's right.
You know? So it shows that water in that state. Now let me show you what I'm looking at to say anything that I'm saying.
All right, sir.
All right.
what you've got to do. This is what has been given to you to keep you from being deceived.
Yeah.
Hydrogen, somebody mentioned, I think Dr. Michael Ars was talking about hydrogen and oxygen, 2 parts of this, 1 part of that, showing a 3 volt. You know, but H2O, however way it's done, you see, they take hydrogen and oxygen, those two must come together.
Right.
And they come together in a centrifugal force. That's what this is right there. Right? Can everybody see what I'm pointing at?
Yes, sir.
That's when it comes together. You understand? You follow me? In other words, it comes down through that process of transmutation. You follow me? You understand? And as it falls, let me do it by the pattern. See, they come together. This hydrogen and oxygen, they come together. You see, and then they come from the ionosphere, you understand? The stratosphere, you follow me? And they come into the atmosphere. Now, as they come down and fall through, it's raining outdoors. Now, follow me? You understand? So when it comes through the atmosphere, it falls as rain. Now, this is what you got in the pattern. Right there.
Oh.
We have the brazen lake, right?
Right.
As it comes down from that abstract state into the intermediate state, on down into the atmosphere, that's water in the lake.
Right.
You follow me?
Yes.
Now, here's how you run the thing back and forward, line upon line, that Yahweh told Adam by the ice cube. By the eyes on his face. He said by the sweat. You follow me? The high priest did not wash the sacrifices up in ice cubes. You understand? When they went through the Red Sea, they wasn't frozen. Where are you getting this from?
Okay.
The pattern doesn't dictate it. And I tried to show it, and you know what? They dislike me for it. You see, and it reminds me, as Messiah said, they hate me without a cause. Because I love you enough to tell you the truth. And as the apostle said, because they received not the love of the truth. You follow me? What? Yahweh would send them strong delusion.
Right.
You understand? So I'm not against anybody. You've got a mistake here. You see? And I have made them. Right here in this city, when we take you out tomorrow, you'll see 624, where the founder used to live. And it was standing at the curb. I asked him, Dan, do we know who's going to be saved?
Hey.
By name? He said, no, we knew that. We just sit out right up there and get it over with. Because flesh and blood ain't, that's not it. So I've asked stupid questions. But in asking a stupid guilt question, I got the answer. You saw? So these are the things that I'm trying to show. Now, the founder said this, and I'm going to say it, you know, don't make a difference on nobody. Or in California, he said, see my son Glenn? Now this is going to sound like I'm preaching me. Said, he's had a vision of revelation. I sent it to them. And they hated me ever since. You know? Then they write letters. Well, we know about the vision you had. We heard your father talk about it. You understand? But yet, I'm the devil.
Uh-huh.
You know? But Yahweh didn't tell me I was the devil, so I'm not going to believe you.
All right.
You calling me a devil does not make me a devil.
Right.
You see? You can say I'm rich. Money-wise. Ain't true. I'm broke as hell. Now, let's get into what the purpose is. Because I've been laboring in Florida, California, and every place I went, when I come here, I try to tell you, Yahweh has a purpose.
That's right. All right.
And you are intimately, whether you want to be or not, involved.
That's right.
You understand? Everybody has a part to play. And since my sister here is here, we went through some things in the school before they went to California. And after they went to California, there was a mess. It was chaotic.
Go ahead, Dad.
We scratched our heads and wondered, what's going on?
Go ahead, Dad.
You know? And many left because of it. But it came to pass, as the founder had said, he told me, he said, Glenn, not long after I leave here, going to California, there will be a psychological shakeup in the school. And it hit. That's right. That's right.
All right.
So the things that's going on now are no different than they've been repeating themselves.
All right.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Then when the founder took off the flesh, it hit again.
Yes, sir. All right.
See? But, you understand? But you must take the things that you know to be true, or that Yahweh himself, by his Spirit that dwells in, has revealed to you, and hold on them for dear life.
Yes, sir.
They are what will make up an immortal, glorified body. You understand?
Yes.
Or the kingdom. I'm trying to use some words for you. And that is salvation itself.
Yes.
That's why the gospel is being preached. Everybody has the Holy Spirit.
Teach, Dad. Teach,
So,
Dad.
but we preach the gospel that Elohim might be formed in you.
Yes. Yes,
You
Dad.
understand?
Yes.
You, I mean, I'm tired of fooling. So let me talk about the things I like. All right. Yahweh having declared a purpose. This is what he instituted and fulfilled it.
Yes, sir.
Right? And everything is going to go by that he declared.
Yes, sir.
Now, whether we know it or not, we were there with him.
That's right.
You see, you had to be there in the beginning to be down here now. But see, when you was one with him, there was no discontention.
Right.
There was a complete oneness that you didn't even recognize a you
Yes.
in that state.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, Dad.
So there was no you to raise up
Right.
against Yahweh and what he had declared. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So, and he also knew that you being in that state would be manifested. You understand? You saw? And he would bring you back
Yes,
to
sir.
the preaching of the gospel that you declared from the beginning.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Very good.
Now I know that way out.
All right.
But that's the crux, that's the bottom and the top line. So I'm going to proceed to prove it. So then, he took on a shapen form and executed, you see,
Yes, sir.
what he declared, and from that abstract state.
Yes, sir.
Or at that, you know, we say pure spirit. There's no need to say pure.
That's right.
Because the state spirit is without defile.
Right.
So we say pure to give you a description and to tell you there's no corruption there.
Right.
So that's why we say pure spirit. You understand?
Yes.
The spirit has never been impure. That you have to purify it.
That's right.
But Yahweh is spirit. Now it says in your Bible that Yahweh is a spirit.
Hello.
That's not true. He's spirit.
That's
Right.
right.
Teach, Dad.
You know? And there ain't no other spirit for him to be a spirit, and this is a spirit. So he's spirit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then we broke it down and told you what spirit was.
Yeah.
In part,
Yeah.
by defining attributes. And that's not all of them.
That's right.
That's right.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So then, he declared himself that that he would be the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in one embodiment.
Yes.
He declared that.
Yes.
That's his supernal nature.
Yes.
That's his supernal makeup. It is not Godhead.
All right.
You saw him?
Yes.
It's his supernal nature. And what I mean, I'm not talking about something supernatural. I'm talking about the supernal nature is before the natural.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
You saw? Now, so he executed his purpose from start to finish, and didn't rest until all of it had been done.
All right.
You follow me? Now, anything you want to know about Yahweh and His purpose is in this.
That's right.
Anything you want to know.
Right.
You see? Now, just as this who took up residence in this. You follow me?
Yes, sir.
This also took up residence in all these things.
That's right.
You follow me? In other words, this is what I'm saying to you. Yahweh is the secret chamber.
That's right.
You see? Not knowing Yahweh is a mystery. That's Him. He's the mystery.
Right.
You follow?
That's
He's the
right.
light. He's the twilight.
Yes.
He's the waters beneath from the waters above. He's the star. He's the moon. And this is another thing that's running rampant. That the moon is stealing light from the sun. You follow? That's not true.
Touch it up then.
You heard me. It ain't true.
That's right.
And you don't have no book for it.
That's right. That's right.
To say that, let me tell you what Moses, Yahweh put two great lights in the heavens.
Yeah. That's right.
One to rule the day and one to rule the night.
Yes, sir.
And He didn't say they had to steal from each other.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? Thank you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So where you're looking at the moon being a thief, robbing something of the sun, you should be looking at Saturn.
All right.
That's the one that typifies the satanic spirit that circumscribes, you understand? The angels that got them to rebel against Yahweh. You're looking at the wrong planet.
All right.
Go ahead, Dad.
It's been on the chart all along. Just like 1930, it's been on the charts all along.
Hello.
What are you fussing with me for?
Yeah.
Now, so everything that happened here, and let me say this, in principle, and I'm going to repeat, the two great lights, the sun and the moon, and they both have light of their own.
Right.
One's a lesser light, the other's a greater light.
Yeah.
Now, what does the moon typify in the overall purpose of Yahweh? The moon will prepare you to meet the sun.
That's right.
There are a lot of things that grow at night.
These
You
things.
see, that the sun, the moon brought into being and gave it the strength to endure the sun.
All right.
In other words, those two great rulers work together.
All right.
They don't steal from one another. And I'm saying this in principle. You got a heart. I got a heart. Why should I steal your heart?
Right.
What am I going to do with two of them?
These things.
You know? I got two eyes. You got two. Why rob you?
Yeah.
Can't you see that Yahweh has given us all the self-same gifts?
Yes.
Then why rob your fellow man?
That's right.
You know? And then when I say rob, I mean robbing of peace, of happiness,
Yeah.
robbing of the eternal inheritance.
Yeah.
You know? Robbing of anything.
Yeah.
Just walk up to him and say something that will cause his spirit to fall.
Jesus.
Why do that?
Yeah.
You know, like some people are miserable and want everybody else to be miserable with them.
Right.
And some of them said, the founder said, well, if I die and go to hell, I'll have plenty of company. He said, that really ain't no comfort.
That's right.
Because anybody that's in hell can't comfort one another.
That's right.
They're all trying to get out. You see?
These things.
And one starts to get out, the other will pull him back down.
Every
Or
time.
will try to pull up on him.
Yeah.
So it's a constant battle. But when we sit down with a desire, and you should be grateful.
Yes, sir.
Regardless how much you understand or don't understand, you should be grateful that you have a desire one another. Everybody don't have that.
That's right.
No. Everybody don't have that desire. And then somebody says, well, I haven't had a vision in Revelation. One of the greatest gifts of Yahweh is to discern.
Yeah.
That means you sit there and discern. You can discern what the man had the vision in Revelation. You understand? So that's the greater gift. The man had the vision in Revelation. He got no excuse. But you have to be able to say whether he saw anything or not. Now, So then everything that he's doing, so, as I said, now, I know one thing I want to mention here. And I hope I'm not coming down sick. We had cottage meetings at 624.
All right.
Dr. Carl F. Gross was teaching.
Go ahead, then.
And Dr. Kinley was sitting up on the steps at 624, looking through the banister at us there in the house.
Yes, sir.
And somebody raised their hand. He said, how old was Adam when he was driven out of the garden? None of us had thought of it.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? None of us thought of it.
Yes, sir.
None of us been in class for years. Had even thought that.
Yes, sir.
But it was a new person.
Wow.
Well, you know, said, how old was Adam when he came out of the garden? Dr. Gross looked at the other people. You know, I really don't. Doctor said, I'll take that one.
Go ahead.
And he come down off the steps and I'll take that one.
Yeah.
And you know what he did? Instead of telling us we were stupid, ignorant, dumb, you've been in class all this long, you don't know nothing yet. He didn't say nothing like that. He said, I'm going to prove to you, you already know.
Jeez, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He said, now all I'm going to do is change the word for you so you'll catch it. He said, at what age was Joshua driven out of the flesh?
Jeez.
You understand?
Yeah.
Driven out of the flesh. He didn't say crucified, he said driven. And immediately we knew that he had to be 33. You understand? You understand? If you yell him from him, maybe 40 back there on that first place. And we sit there and marvel.
Yes.
And we did know, but we didn't understand that we knew. But we had the key, but we didn't unlock it.
Right.
And he got it down, and he turned it back on the Dr.
Yes, sir.
You know? These are some of the things that I remember those two
Yes.
working together.
Working.
You know?
That's right.
If you couldn't get it from one, you got it from the other. And once they was reconciled, they were always together.
Yeah.
You understand?
Excellent.
So I'm saying these things, I have fond memories
Yes, sir.
of this, having lived here in this Springfield, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
In the state of Ohio. I have fond memories. You understand? Relative to things that were made known to me while I lived here. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And I've carried them with me every place I went. And I've freely given to you.
That's
You know?
right.
Now,
That's right.
so then, that's what we mean when, or one of the speakers said, see, we look at this, we don't look at Elohim, as a transgression. That sounds negative.
Yes.
Yes.
You follow me? And we put the same negative connotation down here.
Yes.
You follow me? And while I'm there, where's the point? Michael is not saying, get up, get out of here. You mess. Get up, take that. Get out of here.
Please stand.
That ain't what he's doing. He's done it like this way.
Right.
Like this way.
Right?
Yeah.
And that ought to tell you about what time it was. You know? If that cloud is lighting up at a certain time, back here, when y'all the pillar fight by night, the pillars light by day, it all came when they hit it. And Michael didn't have to say,
Tell us, Dad.
or take 2 rocks, flint rocks. And you would never connect that with the same rod that Moses had.
All right. All right.
Oh, it's great. As I told you since you've been here, the manifestation may change, but the principle remains the same. Well,
Yes, sir.
so these are the things that keep you in the way. You see? Now, so in the Garden of Eden, you see, though they were told to eat of every herb, they were free to eat.
Yes.
They did not eat.
Right.
That's right. You see? That's right. And yet they ate.
That's right.
Say, what you do? Double talking? No. I'm saying they ate a spiritual thing.
All right.
You understand?
Yes.
There was no need for them to eat natural things.
Yeah.
You know? But after they became conscious of being in earthen vessels, then they began to eat. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And they became conscious of that in the garden.
Yeah.
And as Dr. Young said this morning, first speaking, you see, the Garden of Eden said east within Eden. You see, there's a whole lot of things in your Bible that's not so. You understand? Yahweh didn't create the heavens, earth, then one of the spot east within Eden, wherever that was the Garden of Eden, and the rest of it was all messed up.
Jeez.
You know, the whole earth.
Yes, sir.
You see?
Yes, sir.
You think you did it, or the Garden of Eden? You know? Do you understand?
Yes.
It was the kingdom of Yahweh made manifest on earth as it is in heaven.
All right.
Yeah.
You know?
Excellent.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, so now, he has to do the same thing on earth that he did in heaven.
All right.
Which Dr. Sandworth told you again this morning by him propagating, you see, not by sexual communicating, but by will,
Yeah.
the angelic host in.
Yeah.
So, you understand?
Yeah.
Because, and then, and I'm going to say this too, and California talks about oral sex in the garden.
Right.
There's all kinds of things. You know? It didn't just start recently.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
And get mad too if you don't believe it.
Right.
You see? But that's not true. But, and Dr. Kimmy taught, and you know, when he said those things, let me bring you to breath and try to get you to understand what I'm talking about. I never thought I would have to hold on to, there was no propagation in the Garden of Eden. There was no sex in the Garden of Eden saving male and female. That was the sex that was in the garden.
Right.
It has appeared the in between of sexes, male and female. Created he them. You know? And they could not propagate in the garden.
Right.
They had to come out. I didn't say, and he just said, you hold on to everything I'm telling you, you're going to need it. Well, heck, I got this learned. I understand this. You see? And I read the book when it was after they came out of God and Cain was born. I'm satisfied. Years later, I hear somebody oil sex in the garden.
Each day.
I said, oh, it's come to pass.
Yeah.
What he taught, you're going to need it.
Yeah.
So now I'm saying that to you to let you see everything that Yahweh showed you, you're going to need it.
Right.
Because somebody will come up and oppose it.
All right.
Sooner or later, somebody's going to put you to the test.
All right.
They feel, they won't say, they feel if they can whip me, they got everybody.
Right.
You know, if we can just whip that damn clinic.
That's right.
Why do you think they've abstained from coming? It ain't that they have been notified or asked to come.
That's right. Each day. All right. That's right.
Come and be partakers. You know? And you understand? And I said this, I'm going to say it to you now. I came back here time after time. I went to Detroit time after time.
Yeah.
I've been to Chicago. I went to Seattle once, my wife and I.
Yeah.
I went to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
You know? I went to Meridian, Mississippi.
Yeah.
I went every place I could go, keeping the promise that I made my father go and try to help them and keep them in the way wherein I have taught them.
Yes.
That I've done.
Yeah.
I'm through with it.
All right.
I feel I've done what he asked me.
All right. Anytime. That's
You
right.
understand?
That's
I
right.
feel like I've done what he's asked me to do. So the conclusion about it, come on, let's all come together.
Yeah.
And I can just make a complete finish to help everybody all together.
Yeah.
You don't want to come, hell with it.
All right.
And I got things I got to do.
That's right.
I'm working on the textbook, and I'm writing a movie script.
All right.
Tommy, and I don't care if the movie never is done, or the book's ever finished. I'm going to be found doing it. I brought my computer and my printer.
Yes, sir.
And see, if everybody else got what they want here, I'm going back up there and go right back to work. So,
Yes, sir.
it to me is important. See, I'm not going to leave no stone unturned to try to help somebody. See? See? And it's a lie that I'm preaching me. You understand? I haven't taught nobody that.
That's right.
And AC never taught it, and Carla Gross didn't teach it.
That's right. That's right.
None of those that really headed up this school,
All right.
which was those two,
Yeah.
never taught us nothing like
All right. Make it plain.
that. Did he, Frank? They didn't teach us. They didn't teach. See me? The value said, have you seen me? He said, that's the trouble. We've seen you.
Yeah.
Sit down. We don't want to see you no more.
Need
So, and both of them, you say, you come to hear what Carla Gross had to say, or AC, you may as well go home, but I ain't got nothing to say.
teach them.
You know?
Yeah.
Now, go back. So then Adam must come down out of the garden. And I tried to show you, when you take that pattern, you see, if you take this here, and Little Rock was thrilled when they saw it.
Yeah.
Am I right, Little Rock? Yeah. And how we find this guy over down here? You follow? You understand? Then we see that the trees are overshadowed, and who's sitting there? Adam.
That's right.
Look, the law of the Spirit of life, he's the ark of the covenant.
That's right.
You follow?
Yeah.
You follow?
Yeah.
He was anthropomorphic, and throughout, he doesn't look like Minnie. You follow?
Yeah.
She don't look like Minnie, but they are.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah.
When it's drawn out. So out of them came the whole human family. And I think it's despicable.
It is.
I think it lacks any love and respect for you to try to condemn Adam and Eve.
That's right. That's right.
So you're talking about the parental source and something. You're talking about the original archetype pattern. Man, you slide it up and you slide it down. Yeah. There was a time that Egypt was a heaven.
All right, yeah.
It wasn't always negative.
That's right. That's right.
You follow me? Something had to happen down there because it become chaotic. And when they rebelled against Yahweh.
Right.
And that darkness down there is not ignorance.
Right.
That's down in Egypt. Joshua was down there.
Yeah.
And Joshua, get it straight, was Yahweh Elohim, Joshua, manifested in a prepared sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
That's what the darkness down there was. Yahweh was in his secret chamber down there.
Do it.
Every time you see darkness, it don't mean ignorance.
That's all right.
The secret chamber. And you've been walking around in the secret chamber of Yahweh and you didn't know you didn't walk around. Why? You didn't know you didn't know. And all of a sudden I was just sat there and like, oh.
Work it then.
And I said, well, what, how are you doing that? I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
why do you? Are you a man or what? I don't know. And the son said, I don't know. You don't know nothing. You know, you walk around in darkness. Yahweh, wow. You understand? The fact that he said back there And from that darkness, let there be light, showed right there.
Yes.
He was going to reveal his mission.
Yes. Yes.
Proved it right there. So,
Yes. Yes, sir.
these are the things we want to know. Don't let nobody tell you you're not saved. And then, well, if you don't believe you're saved, ask yourself this question: what the hell would you do to get saved? You know? So I'm not saved. What would I do? Join church. Join. You won't feel saved?
That's right.
Jesus Christ saved you. Get baptized.
That's right. Nothing.
What do you look for, boys in heaven?
Peace, yes.
You know? And about the only thing you heard was stupid, go home, drive off.
That's right.
Ain't nothing happening here. Yeah?
That's right.
The time you say, this must get baptized in water, take a bar of soap and a towel with you and get some good out of it. Other than that, forget it. So I'm saying they've done all kinds of things. And these are things that grieve me. And I came back to help you upright. Now take this thing that you laid down.
Yeah.
Take it and upright. Like Yahweh declared.
Yeah.
And that's why you can slide over each plate. If this was the same size, you can slide over each plate.
Yeah.
And see that self. See this spirit law here?
Yes.
Yes. See that spirit law there? Now, you don't see it here.
Right.
There. But they became that.
Yes, yes.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
it went into them.
Yes.
Jesus.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Spirit law. Amen.
Excellent. Yes, sir.
And Yahweh cut him down as Adam. So, and as his name chart. And I'm gonna be honest, I just looked at it, that's the new name chart. I didn't look the same to me. In fact, it don't quite look right.
Yeah.
And Michael eyes went over and pulled out and whoa! And then, I didn't tell him to do that.
Yes, sir.
No more so I tell them who to call on, who to moderate, who to... I'll tell them that. And I firmly believe that many are led by the Spirit there all the time.
That's right.
Yeah. That's very there. She used to come in my house and say, hey, Dad, I said, what? What song do you want the choir to sing? I said, who's directing the choir?
Jesus.
She said, I am. I said, well, go back and direct.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? If I want to tell you what song to sing, I'll make up one out of that thing myself. Dad, who do I call on tonight? Who's moderating? I am. Well, go back and moderate.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Teaching
sir.
you to be completely within yourself.
Yes, sir.
Right. You know? Now you tell me that's preaching me, and I'll slap you out of that chair. I'm telling you. So I'm saying all these things, the principles remain the same while the manifestation may change. Now what? Adam is spirit. And when you say Adam is spirit, you ought to know what spirit is. That's the fire.
Yes, sir.
He's soul. That's element.
Yes, sir. Praise him.
That body. That's the body of heaven and it's clear.
Yeah.
Now this is what I want to try to get you to see. Because I finally got people, see we go around talking about, well I'm not talking about Yahshua crucified, I'm talking about Yahshua risen. You don't have to crucify Yahshua to get a Yahshua risen.
All right. Make it plain, Dad. Make it plain.
This is Yahweh Elohim Yahshua.
Yeah.
In his clearness.
Yeah, all right.
Some. And this put on a body.
Peace, Dad. All right. There it is.
When he rose from there, he was still Yahweh Elohim.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, man.
So, now that's what, suppose we didn't read it. He was in Hebrews 9, or 10, 9, sacrifice and burn off.
Yeah.
You see? You got that? If you understood just what I said, the mystery of Yahweh is solved.
That's right.
Yes. It's been revealed.
Yeah.
Thank you. Read.
Hebrews 10:5.
Don't stop 10.
Hebrews 10:1. For the sacrificial law, having a shadow of good
See,
things to come.
the sacrificial law having a shadow.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, since we're talking about that,
Right.
Come on.
let me show you a type.
Yes, sir.
When the sun is coming up, you see, appears to be coming up, you can cast shadows.
Right. He's dead.
Follow me?
Yes. Yes.
But when the sun is in its zenith,
Yes, sir.
you see, and you're standing directly in the sun, you don't cast shadows.
That's right.
Wow. That's right.
You understand? That's it.
Yes.
See, when the sun is, no, when the sun is up in you, you don't need no more casting shadows. You're out here now.
All right.
I pray that physical sun, I pray with your physical body. And then when it's coming up, you cast out. We used to say that you want to meet the foul, meet the creator,
Right.
follow your shadow.
That's good.
Right. You see? You follow me? Follow the shadow and you read right to him, the one that's casting.
That's right.
So that's what the shadow is for. It leads you up to me. As we've said since we've been here, it's a master.
Yes,
He
sir.
leads you up to the type, and Yahweh is not lying to you.
That's right.
You know? He's not two-faced. When he said offer up a lamb, you understand?
Yes.
He wanted you to look at the attribute
Right.
that was in the lamb, because it would portray what he was willing to do, to lay out his life.
Right.
You understand? He should be led before the slaughter, done before his sheep, you understand? And open not his mouth. Then you got the more problems. There I go again now. And, you know, and when he had a little problem, he did open his mouth.
Yes.
Go ahead. Yes,
When you read the book.
yes, sir.
You understand? But the problem said he did open not his mouth. He did open,
Go ahead then.
but it was not in his defense.
That's right.
So he didn't open his mouth in his defense, but he opened his mouth in your defense.
Father. That's right.
You got it now?
Yes, sir.
So the law, having a shadow, you see, of good things to come. And people that work in slaughterhouse, they say a hog gets on their nerves. When they try to call you squeal and holler, even a baby pig, you pick it up and want to pet it like a pet.
Yeah.
And he just squeals, you know, and he warns him up, he wants to run back out and get in the mud.
Yeah.
That's a natural disposition. You know? So there's a reason why they get in the mud. Because they kick mud off to keep the insects from biting. I understand all that.
Yeah.
I don't know about all of them, telling you.
Huh?
But I'm not preaching pigs. And the mud. Know what I mean? Read.
For the law having a shadow of good things to
For the
come.
law having a shadow of good things to come. Now what? Being that lamb was crucified down there and he all of that was something that was to come.
That's right, Father.
See?
Yeah.
See, and that ain't no good there. It's the first lamb right there. Adam had not laid down his life.
That's right.
That wouldn't be no good if he hadn't come down from that lofty state and created the angelic host. You see? So you follow the same principle. Not missing a beat. You see, you follow?
Yeah.
All the way down. You understand?
Yes.
And that's what faith comes from hearing. Not reciting
Right.
Hey.
or reading. Faith comes from hearing. And that by the word.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
What word? Elohim. Preaching.
Right. That's right. That's right.
It's as plain as you can make it. Faith comes from hearing. And that by the word.
That's right, man.
See? You don't hear the words of Yahweh being spoken, you ain't going to have no faith.
That's
And
right.
faith is a substance.
Yes, it is.
The evidence of things hoped for and things not seen. You know? Because if you could see it, then why you, I hope to have a physical body. You already got it. What are you hoping for?
Teach them.
That's not the hope we're talking about. And listen, let me say this right behind it. The fact that you're wearing or spirit has the power to put on this physical body that you're wearing now. It has the power to put that body on.
Yeah.
It also has the power to put on a glorified body.
All right.
You have a counting short coming in. Right counting short going out. And when you came in, remember you were descended from heaven.
Yeah.
You're descended from the fallopian tube.
Yeah.
600,000 potential children could have been. That's the one relationship between male and female. And the Yahweh, you understand? Reach down, you understand?
Yeah.
And pick that one seed out of 600,000 and place it in the mother's womb. You found where you get the 600,000? Because the 600,000 that came out of the red, out of Egypt, you understand?
Yeah.
Not counting the women and children. Well, why aren't you counting the women and children? Because when Adam was first born, you didn't see no woman, you didn't see no offspring in it. You wouldn't say they weren't there, you just didn't see them. You follow?
Yeah.
So that migratory, let my son go.
Oh.
You see? Because he let his son go and create the heaven and earth as he declared it would be. You understand? Let him go and do it.
Yep.
See? He did it according to what he declared.
Yes,
You got it now?
Yes,
So when you say the sixth day, zeros don't have no value. So they add and subtract at will, right? 600. The flood was, at the time of Noah was 600 years old.
right.
From there's the 6. 600,000. From June the 6th.
Yeah.
They saw it.
Yeah.
From June the 6th. Old man saw it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Wake up. You see? And while we're there, the resurrection, the day of Pentecost, and all that's going on now.
That's right.
Been going on ever since the day of Pentecost. And listen, let me tell you something. The door is open.
All right, there.
You understand?
Yeah.
All you got to do is walk on in.
That's right.
Sit down and partake. You see? And it was, you understand? It said, the Revelation said, behold, I set before you an open door. Right?
Yeah.
I shall open and none shall close.
All right.
I shall close and none shall open.
That's
I'm telling you, it's open now. Get in there.
All right, then.
Just like back at the flood. Get in there while the door was open.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You follow? It's a great work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At one time, we used to think, we went to church, 10 or 15 minutes sermon, collected and sing a hymn, 3 minutes sermon. Right?
Right.
People start class today. How long is your class? 7:30 to 10. 7:30 to 10? Huh? They ain't used to going no place sitting that long. And then when they come and they begin to catch on and watch and see how it works, it's time to slide.
That's right.
See? You're getting something. You know? And people come out of church and say, I went to church today. Yeah? How, it was good. Oh, well, it was good. What did he say? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it was good. See, you didn't get nothing.
That's right, yeah.
No? Read, let's go. Because time, almost time for dinner.
For the law having a shadow of good things to come, and not the very image of those
Not the
things.
very image.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you say the very image, did you go back to Genesis?
Teach that.
Let us make the man in our likeness and our
That's right.
So he was the very image.
Yes, sir.
He was the very likeness.
Yeah.
Being manifested. Yes, sir?
Yeah.
Read.
Yes.
Can never, with those sacrifices which they offered year by year continually,
Let me say it to you so you'll understand. Man, I'm going to use the expression, or woman transgressed. The man took it on.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's male and female involved in it.
Right.
According to Yahweh's purpose. Now you can't take no lamb, no dog, no cat. You see, no turtle dove, or nothing else to offer up for your transgression.
That's right.
It takes a man, you understand? You understand that took on the transgression, it takes another man to bring it back in. You follow?
All right.
And that has to be the same man that was in this man is in this man.
All right.
In other words, I want you to see, Adam did not partake of the transgression of Eve, and somebody else came in to fulfill what Adam did. Adam himself came in and done it.
That's right, same one.
Yeah.
Paul recognized the first Adam, you understand?
That's right.
And we say first man of the earth. Well, hell, you've been earthly.
Preach there.
You weren't an earthen vessel. You follow? That don't mean nothing negative.
That's right.
Well, he just, he made from dust to earth. And we heard in Florida, just confusion.
Right.
Nothing but confusion. Well, if your father's confused, you know you're confused. Let's go on.
All right.
For the law having a shadow of good things to come, and not the very image of the things,
Not the very image.
Yeah.
See? Read.
can never with those sacrifices,
People get never with those sacrifices.
Yes.
Do what?
which they offered year by year continually,
Year by year continually. Do what?
make the comers thereunto perfect.
How?
That's 13.
Yes.
For then would they not have ceased to be offered, because the worshippers, once purged, should have had no more consciousness
There
of
it is.
sin.
See that?
Yes, sir.
In other words, I'm saying you can't offer nothing to clear up your conscience. For your transgression. You understand?
Right.
Or you not understanding. You can't offer up something else for your misdeeds. You're going to have to offer up yourself.
Right. Yes, sir.
I was wrong. There you go. They're all up to, I'm wrong. Read.
But in those sacrifices,
But in those sacrifices,
Yes.
there is a remembrance again made of
see, now when you go to church, and like I said, we're not throwing up on church. No. We know those people don't know, and there's hope.
That's right.
And that's why we're here. Well, that's why we want to get enough people straight to help those.
That's
Yeah,
right.
ridicule. You understand? Yeah. See, you can't get it right there. See, you have passing out the crackers and great news. There's a remembrance of sin in that.
That's right.
See, but the ones you want first, I don't want that. Besides the end of that.
That's right.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Read.
For it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats
See, that it's not possible for the blood of bulls, goats. Read on.
should take away
To
sin.
take away
That's
sin.
right there.
Read.
Wherefore, when he cometh into the world,
Wherefore, when he cometh into the world.
Yes.
This is what I was asking. Remember when I used the glass, the cup?
Yeah.
Right?
You understand? Bible, you understand? When he came into the world, and they say, Joshua, that's not true.
That's right.
I said it's not true.
That's right.
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 That was the Father's Word and the Holy Spirit, friend, in a provided sacrificial body.
Yes.
Book says so.
Yes.
So there's no need you talking about, I ain't talking about Yahshua Cruz, I'm talking about Yahshua Cruz. You understand? You know what the hell you're talking about.
That's right.
And you ain't got no book for it.
Right.
Read.
wherefore when he cometh into the world, he saith, Sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not,
Uh-huh.
but a body hast thou prepared
There
me.
it is.
Now read.
In burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin, thou hast had no pleasure.
See, I'm the one that told you
Yes.
to do this.
Yes.
And got you. You understand? I kill you if you didn't do it right.
That's right.
But I've never had no pleasure. Why not? Well, Yahweh. Because it won't tell you about me.
Right.
But you keep doing it till the appointed time, till I reveal it. You see?
Hallelujah.
But I ain't never, in the 63rd chapter of Isaiah, I think, Yahweh said, away with your sacrifice.
Yeah.
I've never had no pleasure. But you're the one told us to do it. And that's what my Paul said. If Yahweh tells us to do these things that we do, why does he yet find fault?
Word of Paul.
It's a thing that will confuse you. You everything Yahweh tell you to do, you do it, and he's finding fault.
Teach that. Yeah.
Well, what is the fault? It didn't reveal nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You follow? So he came in and took the place of all those sacrifices.
Yeah.
And in that, you understand, he was pleased that on the day of Pentecost, he brought you back unto him. You follow?
Yes, sir.
That's what it was all about, but he had to do it on time. Yeah. And in Florida, we found out others also know the V was given in 1930. They said, well, 1930 or 31, don't make me no difference. Well, you join church, eat crackers, break juice, kill somebody, and change your name, don't make no difference.
Go ahead.
Just keep it going.
Yeah.
Don't make no difference if you don't come to class. Don't make no difference if you learn something about Yahweh. It don't make no difference. You're going to be saved anyhow. Well, yeah, that's what you want to talk. What do you mean it don't make no difference? You get your name Ted Smith, you get a check from the postal service, and with John Jackson, you can't do a damn thing with it. Driver's license, Social Security, ID, and all got to match up with this check. You know? That's right. So you find out a day name does make a difference. That's right. You see, the time does make a difference. See? Read.
Then said I, Lo, I come in...
Lo, I come. In the Bible.
Right.
Now look, folks, let me just say this and then we'll get ready to eat. Say, Lo, I come in the Bible. And when he's born, and he's in the ministry, all that back there is the Bible. All this is the Bible.
Right, that's right. Every bit of it.
Lo, I come in the what?
In the volume of the book.
Of the book.
Right.
He didn't say the volume of the books.
No.
He said the volume of the book.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
So that means he's coming doing all of it.
That's right.
See? Read.
It is written of me.
It is written. See? Because nobody was walking around when he was fulfilling nothing.
Yes, Father.
Jason, get up. Now you just seem like you fit to do something. You and the son. Wait a minute, sir. What you fit to do?
We'll get baptized.
What? Oh, 13. 1, 2, 3. How many ships? Okay, man. Wait a minute. How do you spell that? In other words, you guys just nobody follow along, write something like that. Well, then let's stop being stupid. See, so when he was fulfilling the Bible, it was already written, sir. It was already written. Nobody writing why he was doing it.
Excellent.
As it's written.
Excellent.
Read.
Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Yahweh.
See that? See, now that's him. That was Yahweh himself.
Yes.
But with a coat of flesh on, a prepared body, he wouldn't glory in the flesh.
All right.
You understand?
All
He would
right.
not take no glory. And that's what we are. We're not taking any glory. We did, listen, let me say this to you as the final remark of this morning. Nobody in here or in the world is smart enough to put that together.
That's right. That's right.
That you will have to admit. Nobody is that smart
Right.
to be able to put something like that together and where